Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Maple Leaf Basketball here at Geneseo. My name is Bob Pettit, along with Cal Pettit, Keith Kennedy on the camera, bringing you Maple Leaf Basketball against the Rock Island Rocks tonight. It's a Big Six conference matchup, and there's the tip, Rock Island with the basketball. Welcome, Cal. You just came up from the locker room. Hard-fought game.
Yeah, there's some good things that we saw in that sophomore contest, and
Rivera with the shot, no good. Here come the Rocks again.
just a few things that they got to work on.
One possession each here, or actually the second possession for Rock Island, and there are no points here. Rocks have failed on 2 attempts, and Isaiah Rivera missing a basket, so here come the Leafs with their second attempt.
The Rocks are looking to come out fast tonight. Their first 2 possessions, quick plays to the basket, but it didn't work out for them so far. We'll see how Geneseo responds.
They'd like to outrun the Leafs, I think, tonight. They probably feel they're a little bit deeper. Rivera down the middle. Gonna have a foul on the floor. Official is Mr. Fritz Larson. Haven't seen him in a while. Back in the high school scene, he's been doing college games for some time now. Ball trying to inbound by the Leafs. It's stolen by the Rocks, and that's a basket. Jordan Rice with the 2-point basket, and it's 2-0 Rocks. For the Leafs, we got number 15, Jacob McConnell, number 2, Isaiah Rivera, and number 5, Bristol Lewis. Rivera with the shot is no good. We got number 20, Kyle Traphagen, and 34 is Cade Ariano. And that's your starters for the Leafs tonight. We got a minute and a half into this game, and it's a 2-0 game in favor of Rocky. They have the basketball as well here, running their offense, round top.
So I feel like the Rocks here are going to be patient and look for a good shot. But when they have the chance, like I said, they're gonna push it hard, and they're gonna try to outrun the Leafs.
Got foul on number 15. That's Jacob McConnell. There's a long bomb from the outside. Marion Nimmers for Rocky, number 11. That's a 3-ball, and it's 5-0 Rocks. McConnell up top for the Leafs. Rivera backing in. Kicks it out to Bristol Lewis. That won't go. Rebound, Ariano. Put back no good, but he's fouled. Well, I happen to notice my old friend Fritz Larson officiating. He's called all 3 fouls so far. He's a busy man. Happened to be in the right place at the right time. For the Rocks, we have number 2, Jordan Rice, number 3, Colton Sigel. First one by Ariano is good. Number 11, Amarian Nimmers, and number 24, Tarian Holtum, and number 44, Solomon Gustafson. Second one good for Ariano, makes it 5-2 Rocks.
That's a good play by Rivera when he was backing down his defender, because he was waiting for the double team to come, and he knew that he was going to find somebody.
Yep, we got a travel call on Rocky. That was Jordan Rice with a little bit of foot shuffle, and his Leaf basketball going to try to get her down here and cut the margin or tie it up. Rivera penetrates the middle, kicks it out to Traphagen. Once again, Cal, just as you're describing, Rivera is trying to get penetration to collapse the defense, kick out to the open shooters. Rivera from 3 decides to get it over to Bristol Lewis. Lee's patient kicking around. Lewis down the middle. It's a floater. Wow. The floater by Bristol Lewis is good. It's 5-4 Rocks. And here come the Rock Island Rocks down the floor.
Lewis does a nice job of getting the ball up, either by a floater or a stop and pop, before a tall defender comes at him. He's a freshman, and he has to find ways that he can get the ball in the hole.
Long one by Rice is no good. Lewis, the freshman, as you say, Cal, with the rebound, looking for penetration. Kick out to Jacob McConnell. That's good. And the Leafs are up.
These guys trust each other so much coming off of a hard loss, it's good to see that they're still trusting that their guy's going to be where they're at and helping their teammates out by making shots.
Leafs on a 7-point run. It was 5-0 Rocks, and now it's 7-5. Oh, shot was off, but Solomon Gustafson gets the rebound, and he jams it home. Dunk number 1 for Solomon Gustafson makes it 7-7. Leafs with the ball, trying to get up. Rivera from outside is good. That's a 3. 10-7 Leafs. 4 minutes to go. We're halfway through that first period. Rocky with the ball. Big penetration under. Tries to kick to the corner, and he does. Again, out to the corner. It's Rice. Got it. That's a 3 ball, and that ties it back up.
If I'm not mistaken, I'm thinking that both of these teams are teams that are in the run for second place for the Western Big Six.
That is correct. Traphagen with the shot, no good. Rebound, Rock Island. That is correct. Galesburg just took the lead with that win over Geneseo earlier this week.
I'm assuming that both these teams are going to want to beat one another to the best of their ability.
Well, a win by Geneseo would secure them back into second place with 2 or 3 to go?
2 games to go.
2 to go. This is third. Shot. Oh my goodness. That ball went up, hit the top of the board, decided to roll back in. And that's a 1-point lead for the Rocks, 11-10. Second free throw by Holtum is good. 12-10, 2-point lead for the Rocks on 2 free throws by Holtum. 6'5" senior puts him in. Rivera brings it down. He drives behind his back. He goes in, misses the layup, can't get it. Gustafson with the rebound. Here comes Rocky. Out to the corner again. No good. Oh, tip. Andrew McDuffie slipped into the ball game. 6'4", 225-pound senior, and he gets a putback on the rebound. 4-point lead for Rock Island.
Just like in the sophomore game, what Geneseo is going to need tonight is to rebound. On the offensive side, they're going to need him for second chance shots. And on the defensive side, they're going to need it to limit the shots of Rock Island.
Nimmers takes it the length of the floor, and a layup around Rivera. Rivera tried to block it. Nimmers kind of looked at Rivera afterwards and kind of taunted a little bit, a little trash talk going on. But that's a 6-point lead for the Rocks. After Geneseo took a 10-7 lead, it's a 9-point run for Rocky.
It's been a game of runs so far.
It has.
Geneseo goes on a 10-2 run, Rock Island goes on a 5-0 run, then Geneseo goes on a 10-2 run. Now, it's been a 6-point run for Rocky.
Rivera walks it down the floor. 2:20 left to go here in the first period. Penetrates, kicks it out to Lewis, back into Rivera in the middle. Short jumper is blocked. Shot is blocked. And here comes Rocky. Rocky's going to try to run. Ball tipped by Rivera. Coach Sigel not happy. Ball was tipped by Rivera, but out of bounds in the backcourt. Rock's going to get the ball back here with 2 minutes left.
Rivera, who rarely ever gets a break out of the game, still does a very nice job of playing tough defense and is able to help his team on both sides of the ball, even with his extended minutes.
Quite often guarding one of the better opponent's team's players. Oh, we're going to get a foul here on Ariano. Really a late whistle. That ball was out and heading down the floor before that whistle blew, and the crowd boos primarily because of that. Tim Lehman checking in for Ariano. That's 2 fouls on Cade Ariano really quick here in the first period. Tim Lehman coming back from a concussion in his first game back. 3 ball, no good. Rebound, McConnell to Rivera. Rivera down the middle, layup, won't go. Just shots he never misses, Cal. They're just not going today yet.
Usually can always count on those shots from Rivera, but he'll figure it out. He's still getting the looks.
Nimmers with the layup. Makes it 18-10. Long one for Rivera, that's good. He'll take the 3.
You can't miss the long ones right now.
18-13. It's a 5-point lead for Rocky, and they have the ball trying to extend it. Looking inside for Gustafson, not there. Lehman playing post defense. There's a layup, that one goes. Rocky doesn't seem to want to miss any. Here come the Leafs. 42 seconds left to go in the first period. 7-point lead for Rocky. It's been a big period for them.
Not only are the Rocks missing any shots, but they're also getting a lot.
Rivera with 3 off the front of the rim. Gets own rebound. Takes it in. Tries to take it to the basket, but he's got his arm ripped off, and he's going to shoot free throws.
They're not turning the ball. The Rocks are not turning the ball over very often, so they're getting a shot almost every time, and like you said, they're falling. So Geneseo is going to have to figure it out, at least put some points up on the offensive side or buckle down and get some turnovers.
They're going to call that foul on Andrew McDuffie. They list him at 6'4", 225. What do you think, Cal? I think his left leg is 225 myself.
Yeah.
20-13, first free throw is no good.
They might have.
Next free throw by Rivera is good.
He just knocked Lehman off the face of the earth from that box out. So
6-point lead for the Rocks. They have the basketball. They're letting her count down for one shot. It's 13 seconds, 12. Rocks looking for the final shot of the period. Long 3 ball, no good by Rock Island. That's going to signal the end of the quarter. Hell, there was a heave, didn't go. So at the end of one quarter here in Geneseo, it's the Leafs 14, the Rocks 20. Thanks for joining us tonight. We'll be right back.
This TV 50 broadcast is sponsored in part by Hazelwood Homes, Geneseo Dairy Queen, Eric Henderson and Jolene Barnes of Country Financial, Turpins of Geneseo, Geneseo Communications, Central Bank, B&B Lawn Equipment and Cyclery, Vandemore Funeral Homes, Hammond Henry Hospital, ProTech Auto Body, Borac Pharmacy, Liberty Village, Farmers National Bank, Pink's Paint and Body, Edwards Ready Mix. Please thank our sponsors for their support of this TV 50 broadcast.
And welcome back to action here at Geneseo Gymnasium. Usually call it the arena, and I hesitated. It's Geneseo Maple Leafs versus the Rock Island Rocks. My name is Bob Pettit, along with Cal Pettit and Keith Kennett on the camera. It's a 20-14 game in favor of the Rocks. Geneseo with the ball coming out at the quarter. Shot by Trappang is no good, and here come the Rocks. It's Price with a short jumper. It's good. So the Rocks draw first blood of the quarter. Stretches that lead to 8. P.J. Mosier into the ball game. Trapphagen won't go. and it's Rock Island rebound.
I think Trapegan could have gone up with that one normally. He was a little afraid that he was going to get blocked, but that's something you just can't do.
Got Colton Sigel from 3-ball range, and he makes it. It's 11-point lead. It's 14-25 in favor of the Rocks. They're having their way with the Leafs today. Everything they put up goes in, and the Leafs just can't hardly make a layup. It's just one of those days. It's going to have to turn around. Sometimes it all evens out.
The Rocks.
P.J. Mosier from deep. That's way short. And here come the Rocks. Ahead to Price. Going to get a foul by Rivera on that play.
The Rocks, they're trying to catch the Leafs sleeping at the beginning of each quarter, at least for these first 2 quarters. They've done a good job, and that's a lot of the times where they spread the lead, other than when Geneseo ended up coming back with that 7-point run. They're gonna need one of those now.
We're gonna have a ball under the basket for the Rocks, under their own basket. Kicks it out up top to McDuffie. Around the horn they go. It's Price. Clock ticking here. Leafs have yet to score here in the second period as we go down to almost 6.5 minutes. Rock Island has had no trouble. They've come after it. There's the lob, a little strong, out of bounds, gonna go to the Leafs. So a good stop by Geneseo. Rock Island sets up in the full court press. Down to Strapagan, full length of the court. Back to Rivera, Rivera up the middle. He's gonna be fouled, and he's gonna get a pair.
Didn't have much control on that one, but good job just getting it up and getting the shooting foul, because you know he can make those free throws.
First one good. Was 1 of 2 on his first attempts. That's a 10-point deficit for the Leafs. Trying to cut it to single digits right here. Second one up, no good. 1 for 2 in both of his trips to the line. And here come the Rocks. Number 15, Eli Reese with the ball up top. Taking his time, around the horn. It goes. Nimmers over in the corner. It's McDuffie. That's off. And rebounded by Rock Island. The crowd wanted an over the back call. Kind of put his hand on the back of the Geneseo rebounder and kind of went over the top, but must not have been flagrant enough. It's a 10-point game here, 25-15 in favor of Rocky right now. 5.5 minutes left to go in the second period. And Rock Island patiently, there's the 3-ball. That's no good, but looked like it was going out of bounds on Rock Island. A save by Rocky off of the foot of the Geneseo player, P.J. Mosier. So the Rocks get it back under their basket.
Trying to think of what might have caused Geneseo to miss some of their shots here. And I was thinking that maybe the early dismissal from school might have thrown off their tempo.
And there's what the crowd wanted. A breakaway. McConnell to Isaiah Rivera for the dunk. Cuts the lead to 8.
Again, these guys trust each other so much to know that they're going to be there. Great assist by McConnell to the explosive dunk by Rivera.
McConnell again, long 3-ball, Rivera, no good. Rebound, Gustafson. Here come the Rocks. McConnell got that rebound at the other end, kicked it out.
We would have been extremely happy if that shot would have gone in by Rivera, but since it didn't go in, you wonder if that was the shot that they needed when they're down by 8.
It was well behind the line, but like you said, Cal, if it goes in, it's a great shot. Eli Reese is fouled on the shot. He's shooting 2, and he makes the first. That gives Rocky a 9-point lead. Trying to get that back up in double digits. And Reese is no good. Rebound Rivera, and here come the Leafs. 4:40 left to go here in the second period. Lewis up top to Mosier. Rivera takes it to the middle. Shot, rebound. Lehman up, Mosier no good. We're going to get a rebound by Gustafson, and we're going to get a foul. Looks like on Tim Lehman.
That was
No.
uncharacteristic by Rivera there.
Take that back. It was on P.J. Mosier. It was.
Usually he doesn't shy away from the pressure like that.
He was trying to shoot a fade and was well short. I thought maybe it was tipped or his arm was tipped, but there was no call. So it's Rocky basketball with a 9-point lead with 4 minutes left to go in the first half.
Geneseo looks like they're now in a matchup 2-3 zone.
Tim Lehman up top on McDuffie. Mosier playing D. Inside. Ball thrown away by Rock Island and now thrown away by Tim Lehman. Rebound. Rocky cannot get the ball in the basket. Rebound Rivera. He takes it down the middle, kicks it out to Jacob McConnell. That's no good. Rebound Rocky. Here comes McDuffie. He's looking for a dunk, but he gets a layup instead. That's a big man going up the top.
Yeah, it looks like he could get it.
Rivera got it. Got it to go, and it's going to be an and one as he's fouled.
Geneseo's not going to back out of this game. They're not going to fold to the pressure. Here comes into the game Kyle Trapphagen. Rivera will shoot his free throws.
This game got up to about 12-point deficit. Now Rivera trying to get this and one to go, and he does. Gets it back to an 8-point lead, 28-20. Long ways to go here. We got 3 minutes and 15 seconds left here in the first half. Rocky with the basketball and an 8-point lead. Jordan Rice between the legs, puts a move on. Nice stop by Lehman. Kicks it over the corner, almost thrown away, but not, and then he travels. In the corner to Colton Sigel, and he just couldn't make his move without shuffling the feet. So it's Leaf ball, trying to get that deficit cut from 8 to 6 or 5. There goes Rivera to the middle. He can't get the layup to go. Just hasn't got it in sync yet tonight. Rebound, Geneseo. It's Bristol Lewis. Kicks it across the Trapphagen. Rivera from the corner. 3, no good. Tip back, good by Trapphagen. It's a 6-point game.
Geneseo's just not getting their shots to fall. Luckily there, Trapphagen was able to keep the mood up, and they found themselves only down by 6 here.
Staying in the game. The shot is off by Price. Here comes Rivera, the length of the floor, and he's fouled again.
As long as they keep going and playing good defense.
It's a 6-point game. About half the deficit there once was. Geneseo closing in. Rivera goes to the line with the opportunity to cut it to 4.
Something that Coach Pierce for the sophomore team always says is, if your shot's not falling, play harder defense or cut harder when you're filling up to get the ball, make better passes. So you got to find something else to do so you can keep the team in the game.
Well said, and the first one was good. It's a 5-point game. Rivera with the second. That's good. It's a 4-point game. So with 2 minutes left to go here in the first half, the Leafs have made a large Rocky deficit shrink to 4. Rock Island has the basketball. Almost traveled, got it inside, won't go. Rebound Rivera. He's pushing it down the floor, and he's got, he's really struggling with the 2-footers tonight, Cal. Rivera can't get it to go, but he's got to go to the line again.
Those shots that he always makes, like you said, they're just not going in.
He's like 90% from that range, and they're just not going tonight. He'll get the feel. He's got to get the feel, get the touch. That free throw's good.
He's not shy on the points. He has 16 already. It's just those layups.
Second one good as well. And it's a 2-point game. 28-26 in favor of the Rocks. But they at one time had a 12-point lead. It shrunk to 2. Here come the Rocks looking inside. Being patient with the offense. Price up top. Looking inside to Gustin, stolen by Rivera. And here it comes. Layup by Bristol Lewis with the layup, ties the game at 28. It's going to be timeout, Rock Island. 1 minute and 20 seconds left to go here in the first half. And the Leafs, after creating quite a deficit to the Rock Island Rocks, they have come back roaring, tying it up.
Geneseo is very good at the fast break. On the back of Isaiah Rivera, he always pushes it down the floor, and Rock Island realized that they had to jump to stop him there.
Bristol Lewis got out of there in a hurry, and he was down there waiting, had to do a little pump fake, jump stop and pump fake to get that thing up because there was a Rock defender coming, hustling down the floor, but once he got that defender in the air, it was an easy 2. And it's a 28-all game here with 1:20 left to go in the first half. Rock Island basketball. Ball inbound to Jordan Rice. Jordan Rice. Nimmers up top, back to Rice. Sigel inside. It was Holtum, decided not to go. Over in the corner, it's Sigel with 3, and it's good. Rocks back up on top. Leafs push it down the floor, and it's stolen. Rivera tried to get it inside to McConnell, just didn't go. Didn't work.
I really do like when teams try to get that ball into the lane because that's where you're going to get the easiest baskets. Sometimes you just have to see the defense and know when you can't make a pass.
Short jumper by Rice is good, and that's a 5-point lead for the Rocks. Coming from a 28-all tie by the Leafs. The Rocks get a quick 5 back. Bristol Lewis up top, 20 seconds left. Rivera with the ball, looking for the 3. Gets it to McConnell. He gets it to Timmy Lehman. It's good. Oh, no, they're going to call that one off. The Boo Birds are out, Cal. The Geneseo fans are not happy. And I agree. That thing should have been in because he ball faked, went up. The foul was on his way up to the basket. Free throw is good. It was a 1-and-1. It was called on the floor, which made it a 1-and-1 because that's 8 team fouls for the Rocks this half. First end of the 1-and-1 is good, which is always the big one. Second one by Lehman, won't go. Rocks rebound, 11 seconds. Here come the Rocks with an opportunity to try to extend the lead. Price out of the corner is good by Nimmers.
Wow.
And that's a tough way to end the half because the Leafs, who had just worked their tail off to tie it up, get a nice little run by the Rocks. So at the end of the first half, Rock Island Rocks 36, Geneseo Maple Leafs 29. Thanks for joining us tonight. We'll be right back after this halftime show.
This TV 50 broadcast is sponsored in part by Hazelwood Homes, Geneseo Dairy Queen, Eric Henderson and Jolene Barnes of Country Financial, Turpins of Geneseo, Geneseo Communications, Central Bank, B&B Lawn Equipment and Cyclery, Vandemore Funeral Homes, Hammond Henry Hospital, ProTech Auto Body, Borac Pharmacy, Liberty Village, Farmers National Bank, Pink's Paint and Body, Edwards Ready Mix. Please thank our sponsors for their support of this TV50 broadcast.
You name it, she's done it. She's the reason that women run it. Bet this on a Grammy. Maybe now you understand me.
This TV 50 broadcast is sponsored in part by Hazelwood Homes, Geneseo Dairy Queen, Eric Henderson and Jolene Barnes of Country Financial, Turpins of Geneseo, Geneseo Communications, Central Bank, B&B Lawn Equipment and Cyclery, Vandemore Funeral Homes, Hammond Henry Hospital, ProTech Auto Body, Borac Pharmacy, Liberty Village, Farmers National Bank, Pink's Paint and Body, Edwards Ready Mix. Please thank our sponsors for their support of this TV 50 broadcast.
If you stuck around, I hope you enjoyed our halftime show, and welcome back to Geneseo basketball here in Geneseo. My name is Bob Pettit, along with Calvin Pettit, Keith Kennett on the cameras, and here we come for the second half of the Maple Leafs versus the Rock Island Rocks. First half, Cal, was, as you mentioned, a game of runs.
Yeah, Rock Island really got off to a fast start. They tried to catch Geneseo on their heels. Last game, Geneseo won, and Rock Island got up 5-0. Then Geneseo bounced back, and then from there, it was just fight back after fight back from each team.
Rock Island with the basketball, long three ball is good as they start out the half by Colton Sigel. Leafs came back, roaring back from a 12-point deficit, tied it at 28, but the Rocks finished with a flurry. Rebound. Trapphagen rebounding his own shot. But then it's knocked out of bounds, and they're going to give it to the Rock Island Rocks. The Rocks come roaring back to get a 7-point halftime deficit and come out with a three ball by Sigel to make that double-digit lead again. There's Sigel again. Boy, he's hot. He likes it. Rocks up by 13.
Tells the bench to
Rivera with a three ball. That won't go. Rebound. McConnell. Ariano into McConnell. Shot is blocked. Tipped out. Here come the Rocks. It's Sigel down the middle. Kicks it over. Nice little move up the middle. That ball is going to be a shot and good by Nimmers. And he's going to get an and one at the end of it.
Large run started off by the Rocks.
The Leafs came out a bit unprepared for this. The Rocks have done all the scoring here. The free throw is missed, but the Rocks have come out with 8 quick points. The Leafs have yet to score here in this half. Granted, it's only a minute and a half, but got them kind of flat on their heels. Rivera inside to McConnell, a little dipsy doodle, layup is good. Nice job by McConnell, good feed by Rivera. And that breaks the ice for the Leafs, gets a bucket in. Long three ball, over the back, will not be called. It was Nimmers climbing right over the back of McConnell, and why that wasn't called, we'll never know. Two ball by Trapphagen is good. 46-33, it's a 13-point lead.
Looks like Geneseo is starting to catch their feet here. And they're starting to finally put some points on the board. Now it's about the defensive end.
Gustafson in the middle, and he's got one. A little 15-foot jumper. That's a 15-point lead back for Rocky. They went from a 6-point halftime lead to 15 really fast. Rivera tries to penetrate. Oh, you're going to get a foul on Rivera.
He's at 3.
They're bumping him all over the place, and then he gave a little bit of a push just to get him off. If the officials would get the defender off, might not have to do that. But it's a third foul, as you mentioned, Cal, on Rivera. That's not good. Too early in the third period to have that. Smart player, though. He understands how to play without fouling. Rock Island, patient, Rice up top. He shoots a 3 ball. Just can't miss. It's a 17, 18-point lead. It's an 18-point lead for the Rocks. And it's a blitz.
Coach,
It's an all-out blitz.
Coach Brad Storm is forced to call timeout because of the large run by the Rocks.
This is a 15-4 blitz here from a 6-point lead at halftime to an 18-point lead. Have I got that right? Have I got the numbers right?
Looks like
It is an 18-point lead, and it was a 6-point lead at halftime.
Geneseo scored 4.
7-point lead at halftime. I take that back.
All
So,
right.
yep, so that's a 11-point blitz here for Rocky. And Leafs got to take care to not let this one get out of hand. Looked like it was going to get out of hand in the first half, and they came roaring back. And they need one of those surges right here. It's Leaf ball. Ariano into McConnell. McConnell looking for Rivera in the middle. Not there. Ariano up top. McConnell in the corner. Bristol Lewis. Yes. 3 ball is good. Stolen by Trapphagen. To Lewis. Good.
Great defensive play there by Trapphagen.
That's
He stuck around after he got his basket, snuck that ball away.
That was a great play. And that was a quick 5 for the Leafs. Cut the lead to 13. That helps when you get a quick 5 like that.
Once Lewis got the ball on the block, he knew he had to go right up to even to have a chance at making that shot, which he did. But I liked what I saw, how Rivera crashed the board on the other side so that he would have a chance at the putback, and Geneseo would be able to get that momentum that they needed.
Rock Island shot no good there. Rebound by Ariano, but he went to the floor and his body went out of bounds. Easy inbound play by Rock Island.
McConnell fell asleep and was playing his butt.
Holtum. Rivera drives to the basket, misses the 2-footer one more time. And he just haven't found his rhythm yet. Rock Island trying to get that ball inside. McConnell on the floor knocks it out of bounds, but Rock Island will maintain possession. 15-point lead here, 53-18. I got to do a lot of math in my head to come up with that, Cal. It's really tough. Gets tougher as you get older. Rocky with the basketball. 3:40 left to go here. McDuffie kicks it out to the 3-point line. It's a swisher. Nimmers with nothing but net. Takes that line back up. There's one from the corner by Trapphagen off the mark and knocked out of bounds by the Leafs, and it's going to be Rocky ball. And we're back to that 18-point lead after the Leafs had cut it to 13.
The Leafs are going to have to figure out what they're going to do under adversity. So far, I mean, last game against Galesburg,
Well,
they got a little angry and out of their sorts.
one thing they're going to have to do is keep the Rocks off the board. Malachi Key with the rebound and putback on a missed ball. Bristol Lewis taking it to the basket. Sorry to interrupt. Got a lot of action going fast here.
Yeah. Yeah, that is very true. That's something that we said at the start of the game, that they cannot let the Rocks get rebounds. That's a major thing that they need to stop there. So Lewis takes a 3, it's no good. Rebound by McDuffie.
We got a 20-point game here, 60 to 40. That matches the biggest lead by the Rocks. All ball off the wall, off the rim, rebounded by Key. A long bomb out there by Colton Sigel, and it's good. 23-point lead.
Sigel takes a hit at the Geneseo student section.
23-point lead for Rock Island. You know, Leafs came in and kind of embarrassed them in front of their crowd. I'm sure they got ready for this one. Bristol Lewis underneath. Won't go, off the rim. Rebound McDuffie. Long pass up the floor. Ball fake and a basket by Nimmers. And this one is getting out of hand quickly. We have a 40-65 game. Rock Island was 65, and they have come out of halftime just smoking hot.
They just got 5 points there when I blinked, basically.
Well, apparently the players on the floor blinked as well, Cal, because they that went really fast.
Very quick.
We come out of here 36-29 at half, and the Rocks have scored 29 points to 11 for the Maple Leafs. 11 isn't typically a horrible 7 or 6.5 minutes, but it sure is horrible when the opposition gets 29. They're on their way to a 30-point plus quarter here if the Leafs can't shut them out, shut them down.
Both of these teams are good teams, and that's a crazy amount of points to put up against another good team.
Things are just not going right for the Leafs. Missing too many short shots. I don't know exactly what it is that just kind of haven't got relaxed in there, but maybe we're trying just too hard on this one.
I think that was a bad idea that the cheerleaders gave the student section a bunch of little bouncy balls. They seem to be planning something over there. Like they're gonna throw one on the court or something like that.
Anthony Pierce in the ball game, gets the inbound, gets it back to Rivera, and here we come. Yeah, the student section's all dressed up pretty. Tim Lehman, nice catch. Cross court to Pierce. Pierce with a 3-ball, won't go. Pierce just in the game. Aaron on the 3, and here come the Rocks. It's a layup by Key, Malachi Key.
I saw one of those white balls fly up to the pep band. They didn't know what to do with it. Someone threw it up there. And one of them.
Rivera taking it to the basket is fouled. And he's going to get a pair. But it's a 27-point lead for Rock Island at this point.
Geneseo just seems like they don't know what happened.
It went really fast. And sometimes the positive energy overcomes the negative energy really quick. If you just get let down for just a minute, next thing you know, like you said earlier, you blink and it's gone. Free throws are both good. Gets that back to a 25-point lead. And that's going to be an easy basket, and it's going to be an and one. Nimmers wide open under the basket, gets the feed and the layup, and a foul. Foul's going to be on Trapphagen, his first. Geneseo's third of the quarter, but my goodness, this thing is getting away fast. The and one is good, the free throw.
Lewis to go back in the game.
That makes it a 28-point game, 42-70. Tipped out of bounds by Rocky.
Geneseo just seems to be getting nothing done right now.
Well, they're going to have to turn the energy around. Momentum is a phenomenal thing, and the Rocks have it. They've got Old Mo on their side right now. So Geneseo brings it down. In the corner is Pierce. Gets it up top. McConnell. Lewis looks for the long 3, but covered. Rivera shoots the long 3, and that's off the iron. Just not going.
At some point, they have to go.
Just not going. Everything the Rocks throw up goes in. It's their day. Clock ticking down here on the end of the period. It's 70-42. The Rocks have come out with 34 points in the third quarter.
Unbelievable.
Stolen by Pierce. 4 seconds to Rivera. Ahead to Lewis, the shot. Good. Oh, they're gonna wave that shot off.
That's a hard one to wave off there.
That's a bad one to wave off. I would put a lot of money on that thing if we had film. It beat the buzzer. It might not have beat the clock. I wasn't watching the clock. I was watching the shot. If he was doing that, he's a magician. Well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to wrap up the third period of play. A tough one for the Maple Leafs as they go down by 28. The score is Rock Island 70, Geneseo 42. We'll be right back.
This TV 50 broadcast is sponsored in part by Hazelwood Homes, Geneseo Dairy Queen, Eric Henderson and Jolene Barnes of Country Financial, Turpins of Geneseo, Geneseo Communications, Central Bank, B&B Lawn Equipment and Cyclery, Vandemore Funeral Homes, Hammond Henry Hospital, ProTech Auto Body, Borac Pharmacy, Liberty Village, Farmers National Bank, Pink's Paint and Body, Edwards Ready Mix. Please thank our sponsors for their support of this TV50 broadcast.
Welcome back to our fourth quarter here at Geneseo Arena. It's the Maple Leafs versus the Rock Island Rocks here on TV50. I'm Calvin Pettit along with Bob Pettit, Keith Kennett on the camera for your fourth quarter action. So Geneseo off a bad quarter find themselves down by 28, and there's a foul there on McConnell. To the line to shoot, Marion Nimmers.
That's a tough start to the period too, because the Geneseo had the basketball and they got a quick steal. Did Rock Island. McConnell, in order to not give up the layup, had to get a foul. First free throw doesn't go though.
Next free throw also doesn't go, but the rebound is by Holtom there, and Geneseo now has the ball back. Rivera drives it in, misses the shot. Rebound by Key. Errant pass is tipped off of number 15, Eli Reese, and it'll be Geneseo ball.
That was a fortunate tip. Geneseo player got a hand on it and bounced off of the Rock Island player and got it back.
One dribble by McConnell to Lewis.
We're gonna have a foul on PJ Mosier, but that was, I tell you, they're set up out front. Leafs have lost all their momentum, all their sharpness, and they're throwing errant passes all over the place.
It's getting out of hand. So out of bounds. Foul on the floor by Mosier. Good foul there. Stopped them from getting an easy layup. Almost could have been.
We got the clock running, Cal. It's 42-72 in the fourth period. So this clock is going to run the rest of the game, and it's going to be a tough one for the Leafs.
Spin move by Reese there with the layup. Rivera sees nothing. Gets it to McConnell. To Mosier. To Pierce, to Trapphagen. Back to Rivera, who misses the pass.
Trying to shoot it before he caught it, and that's not something Isaiah typically does. Even the best have an off night, and I think he will say this is an off night for him.
It's a tough one to have an off night for anybody on the Geneseo team. Walker Lee
And,
drives in.
and of course, the reverse of that is that Rock Island, kind of feeding off of the miscues, have just not missed anything.
So to the line, shoot two. First one no good by Walker Lee.
It wouldn't shock me to see them wanting to get 100 points on the board here. Got 74 here with 5 minutes to go. The running clock is going to make it really difficult to really get a lot of points, but
Into the corners, McConnell for three. Good. Still doesn't take too much of the pain off. They're still down by 29. 29. Drive in by Reese. All the way through the lane, but he's fouled while he's dishing the pass off. It's on
he was
1-1.
He was completely out of control. Traphagen's leg just happened to kind of be there, and he kind of dove over it. And they called it a trip, but Traphagen was just playing good defense, and offensive player was completely out of control.
Into the game is number 23, Charlie Clausen, and number 11, Danny Ford, for Jacob McConnell and Isaiah Rivera.
With the clock running, Coach Storm's going to get those players in and not risk any injuries to the starters who are very tired. That's when the injuries happen. The Rocks are doing the same.
Geneseo's got to turn this around before the postseason comes. They gave it a hard-fought conference run. They didn't get it, but they still have a chance to do some things this postseason.
Between the Rocks and the Leafs trying to get all their players in, I think they just burned about a minute and a half at the free throw line.
First free throw was good by Reese. Second one is up, no good. Rebound by Danny Ford. Pierce dribbles up and is completely fouled by...
They said, what are you doing? He reached out. It looked like it was an intentional foul, like he was trying to put him on the line to save the game. Got a 30-point game here, and the subs are just trying to get some time in, and instead the clock's running through all these fouls and stuff.
I'm totally confused about that foul.
I don't know. He looked like he grabbed him. It looked like an intentional foul.
He got
and
his...
Who knows why?
He got his stat.
Oh.
Almost a dunk by Rob Pulliam. Just doesn't get it. That would have been a sad thing to see.
The rebound by Geneseo is trying to get to an outlet and thrown out of bounds. 2.5 minutes here and the clock running, so it's going to end shortly. And it's going to end in favor of the Rocks.
Offensive foul by number 0, Walker Lee. Geneseo ball.
The officials have to realize the clock is running, and they need to kind of swallow some whistles and let the game go, let these guys play. They're just missing out on playing time every time they blow the whistle.
Ford with the three, no good. Rebound by Swift. Almost carried it there, but good thing they ate the whistle, and he takes it all the way to the hole for the basket. Inbound to Charlie Clausen, Danny Ford in the corner. Gets it inside, it's kicked out. He shoots another one. That one is no good. On the floor is Joseph McConnell.
Danny Ford used to play. He did not play last year, and he played on the Gray squad. They come and help us practice with the girls, and he was deadly. He couldn't miss a three ball. Might be just a hair nervous, but he could shoot him.
Ball is shot there by Pulliam. Does not make it. It's Geneseo ball. No one touching it after the shot. Flies out of bounds.
Clock ticking down on the final minute here.
Brennan Wages passes to no one, but it's tipped out of bounds.
Yeah, it was tipped by Rock Island, and Leafs here just trying to get some plays in here, and the clock's ticking away, down to 50 seconds.
Oh, it's an errant pass. Pulliam goes up for the dunk. Kind of makes it.
Kind of. He hit the rim and it looked like it was bouncing off, but it somehow bounced in.
Danny Ford is trying to make it not go in, but kind of got in the way of the dunk, you might call it.
P.J. Mosier playing point guard. It's quite a combination.
Brandon Wages is trapped. Throws it away. That's going to be a dunk. Nope. Just a layup and a missed layup and on his tippy toes, and there's a basket by Rob Pulliam. Charlie Clausen crosses over, drives in, kicks it to Mosier, who holds it. He's holding it out. Brendan Wages takes the shot. No good. Wanted his chance. And that's it. That's the end of our game.
That one got a little bit out of hand when the subs came in. It was about a 30-point game, and it ended up, I guess it ended up 40 or 36. But the subs for Rock Island were a little bit greedy, getting some points. But you know, they probably would like to have a big score the way the Rock Island had to suffer the loss at their home crowd. So I'm sure they came ready to go.
So thank you for joining us tonight. That's the end of our TV50 broadcast. Thank you and bye.